Let's talk stress. I'm so stressed is one of the most common things that people will say every single day and multiple times a day. We've got to a point in our lives where being stressed has been accepted as being normal. And I think we need to change the way that we think about stress. And we can look at it now as it's common, but it's not normal. Biologically, we are not built to be under ongoing, critical, chronic, long-term stress for long periods of time. Our bodies don't cope. And when we're under stress, we go straight into fight and flight mode. And when we're in fight and flight mode, our entire system shuts down except for one or two little functions that force all of the energy within your body to the extremities. And you want that to happen in situations where there is real stress and there is real danger, because you want to be able to actually have immediate access to energy so you can make a decision on the spot whether or not you actually run away or whether you stop and you fight. So it is a critical component, it's a critical characteristic within us as human beings. We do need it, but unfortunately our system can't tell the difference between those times of real danger and the situation where we've just got too much work to do on too tight a time frame and nobody to help us. And so what we're seeing now is statistics that are showing that 70% of us spend more than 80% of each day in fight or flight mode. And that's really dangerous, because when we're in fight and flight mode, as I said previously, all of our systems shut down. And so what that means is that our digestive system, the ability for our organs to work is completely, they're unable. So that means that, we can't digest our food, our body can't actually eliminate the toxins within it. So, the kidneys don't work, the liver doesn't work, the spleen doesn't work, your pancreas doesn't work, all those really key functions within your system. So what that means is that your body has to create a way to store those toxins until such time as you're out of fight or flight mode. And so you create fat cells to store the toxins until such time as you go back into the parasympathetic nervous system, so that you can actually switch back on those, the ability to do those things. And then that means that you can actually release all those toxins. But if we're spending over 80% of each day in fight or flight mode, it means our body doesn't ever get a chance to eliminate those toxins, so we're just constantly storing them. And that's why we're seeing such an increase in these really highly recognized diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart attacks, strokes, those sorts of things, because our bodies and our system just aren't working the way it's supposed to. So make sure that you have a think about where your stress is coming from. Make sure you can identify where it's coming from so that you can start to actually pull that back step by step. And each individual step that you take towards reducing the stress in your life will actually lighten the load on your body. It'll actually mean that you can, move towards being healthier long term. So, understand your stress, understand where it's coming from, and then little steps to change the way that that's being done and how you're living every day.